particular you want to go over, or just?
No, just those 3. Start up covered, open, get closer again, cover, open, bait.
That's it.
And
Working
then,
through the ranges of
and
everything.
then try to get riding.
Yeah.
So it's,
I keep thinking it's like, fully out of range at the beginning.
Yeah, and covered
in Largo.
Nothing's happening.
Open in Largo.
Open around.
Coming in.
Yeah.
Covered in like medium Corto.
And maybe left foot forward.
Yeah, that's it. Here, just to protect my hand a bit more, because it's so easy to hit those. Like, and you just need that little popo. And from here, if this isn't working, I still like to keep moving, but I like this range. So I'll do stuff like this and be baiting for stuff to like come back through. And then eventually off one of it, if that's not working, I might actually come back up to this. It's like off like one of these baits, you might go, and then you might have to do a spine, and then you attack me, and now we've almost gone back into blocks. Yeah. And then off one of these, I might just lean and fall in.
One of these we're holding.
We should probably be less upright in this medium one here. If we have that lean, it's so much easier to come through everything. Yeah. The lean in all of them is helping.
Lean's better than trying to, do that small run at this.
Yeah, no, the lean is the beginning of the run. So he just has this lean and just falls.
And then it's
if you take a step back, then it's a run. So he still does the lean, but you take a step back here. Yeah. And
okay, right.
Yeah, so he just drives in. It's only if you don't move, there's no steps. It's just a fall. Yeah. But like I said before, you actually were looking once when we were here, both waiting. Yeah. You said you're waiting for my step, and then I just went bang, and you're like, shit, I was waiting for your foot, like to see if we're entering or not. So like,
a lot of the time I thought it's as you miss, I'm supposed to come.
It makes the entry non-telegraphic, which is good, because if we telegraph the entry, we both know the Corto, and then also it mirrors, and then we both go into washing the hands, battlefield range stuff. Yeah. So like, a lot of it is trying to get the non-telegraphic, and then you're gonna have to float around. The hardest part is trying to keep that range, like that lean, and then moving in and out. Like you do something towards me and keeping this. So like it's like not swaying like back. You can sway back, but to me that's more you got startled by something. Or you're doing it just as like after 3, 4, 5 or whatever, then you can and like come over like something like that. But if you do it too often, then you're actually vulnerable. Yeah. Because if you just do a sway, then they can step and add something. Or if I go here and I've come up and really committed, you might just do a spine. And just fall, and I'm too upright to now get back. So like once you do actually go upright and do that, you're quite committed to it a lot of the time, and you're in danger if it didn't work. So like even as I do that, I'm like come up here, bang, and then just fall, try to get off the line, and like fall with the head to the side again. That could also go, if you rate it, you might just go forehand or backhand into the side. I'm going into the whole zoning thing falls in there. But let's just jump in.
Yeah, it's about trying to keep that movement.
That's it.
Like when you're down here, how far you can fall.
I'm experimenting with pauses occasionally, but it's upper body pauses. Yeah. I'm still, even if I'm like, I like the constant movement, it makes me feel safe. But sometimes there's just no openings for you to go through. Yeah. So then I'll just pause the upper body. But I'm still moving. Yeah, exactly. A lot of time I still got my hand on this, so if I have to, I can spine or block really fast if I need to, and it's already reinforced. Yeah. Okay. That's right. No, that's it.
Yeah,
sometimes you need to speed it up a bit, because I like the speed for baiting, but I think you get lulled into my game sometimes.
No, but then I move too much, so I'm trying to slow down.
No, fair. Don't worry. Also, we sometimes start a little bit flat-footed and slow. Yeah. We just got into it. Plus, I did say a lot, so I might be avoiding in my own.
Yeah.
So hard. Oh no, slid off it. Damn it. No, your hand saved you a little bit.
Yeah,
I thought I was going into your neck, but your hand was on it.
Yeah.
So I actually slid up and actually put my own neck into it.
Yeah, it actually loaded it.
I was just like, I'm just gonna dive and see what happens.
Yeah.
See, I didn't do the duck thing.
Right.
So that, like, because I've dove in, that's more like the katanas than like Ray.
Yeah.
So I've done this, but then I need to duck that, come in,
Right.
or lift my hand as it slid up, become like a pluma.
Yeah, I was thinking of those as well.
But the thing is,
sometimes
sometimes if you take that hand off it to do the pluma, I can just drive in.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful with that. But we both had the hand on it. So to me, I went here, but then that got me as I come through. So even if that happened, if I ducked, wouldn't have mattered. I think it was like the katana.
Yeah. I was sort of waiting to see where you were going.
Yeah, because you don't know if I'm going this side.
Yeah.
Or if I'm going like, I know what I mean.
Feel where it was.
And I'm almost trying to come in almost dead in the middle, so that I can see what side you're defending to.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to roll away from it or something.
Oh yeah.
And then I go, that's the side I want to go to.
Yeah.
But then same thing, if you go away from that side, and I go, there we go. Like, looks like I got under the mask.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah. That was a good float back when I did this one though. You did that really well.
That was fine, but then you did this wobbling.
I know. Trying to be really misdirecting with my angles. Oh, nice. Right, forearm.
Yeah, just sit it.
Oh, nice. You caught me swaying.
Yeah.
See, no foot there. That's what I was saying at the beginning. If I add that foot, I just know I'm safer. On that one, I swayed and you coming back in like a bob lady. Okay. That was nice.
Yeah, need that movement.
As I say, as long as the bottom half keeps moving, it's good. The second is then, I didn't, and I planted and swayed, and that's why I died. Yeah.
Oh, it's just on the bottom.
Just. Thought I had your throat there. Sorry. Did a double step. Sorry, mate.
I had the idea. I was rolling around it.
You stepped in. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was stepping and rolling it.
Shit, you alright?
Oh yeah, no.
There you go. I saw your mask spin. I was like,
no,
oh no.
Moved it.
Okay.
So it was side.
Yeah. No, I stabbed in here and it turned your mask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about that.
No, I moved in.
Oh, I got my finger.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
Everything went.
I know.
I lost everything.
It's feeling good. Like the movement's good. Once again, I know I'm getting you on some of these stabs, but you've caught me out on a couple of my footwork as well. Yeah. It's feeling good movement. That was so close to getting my stab.
Yeah.
I know, I've seen it. Oh, Jesus.
I pulled back. I thought you were driving me.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
I was trying to do the, like, you here and me over the top.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, because you pulled it.
I had to.
Yeah, no,
you were coming forward.
I didn't actually come in.
It looked like you were coming forward when
I went over. Okay. Maybe would have got me. Because I almost wish you stabbed me, to be honest.
Oh.
Because I need to know if I would have like got hit or don't feel no like.
Yeah, have a look.
But,
it honestly looked like you were coming forward into a stab in the throat.
So too many dogs have pissed on my legs. I've tried to.
Yeah, we'll have a look later.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like as I've done that, I should have fallen. To get off the line for the stab.
If it was a stab at the face, I'd be happy.
It was more the body.
It looked like as you came up,
it
was aiming in there and it was coming straight
That's
up.
it. I think if it was more upwards, I would have tried to move more, but I felt like it wasn't my head. Yeah. So as I've done it, I've tried to put my body back to try and keep the range for it, thinking that you're going to be maximum extension, but I'm over the top.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see how it comes.
It may have worked.
Yeah, I'll see, because if it gets close to me and your arm is bent, it means it would have landed. But if your arm is straight, it means that what I did was right.
Dodged it. Yeah.
So I still, regardless of the range, should have, as I've done this and you've gone for the stabs, should have gotten off the line. Yeah. Some people would have liked to go, like, as that comes in, this, then that, or that, and that step-in thing again. Yeah. Like almost like what we do with the katanas, where we just go like almost like popo, side step, move the hips. Just depends if you're on Largo, Corto, whatever, but I should have gone for one. Yeah.
Pushing it back.
You're doing it with your wrist, but no feet. Right. So like I'll do it with my wrist a lot of the time. Yeah. But as I do a lot of time use my back foot to like turn my hips and add a bit of power to it. Right. But then whenever it's the forehand one, which is the one I just did then a bit, I have to have a step back or step forward. I have to have something in my hips doing that direction.
Otherwise it's just not strong.
Yeah, exactly. It also changes the angle of what they're aiming at. So if I'm aiming at to hit that part of your neck, that shoulder drops back when you do the spine. Yeah. So it's half pulgada, half like deflects it. Increases the speed and power of the deflection, but also helps move the target slightly. Yeah.
I was hoping maybe
in the medium range. I have my right foot forward, so that's immediately feels like it's on my side. But when I'm angled like this, it's in the middle.
I was trying to think move forward.
Yeah.
But I have got my right foot forward.
Yeah.
So maybe I would have been better stepping.
I think it's easier. Yeah. I think that like this range, where we're like trying to nick at each other, I think right foot forward is good, especially because we're both like used to this like turning and falling offense to extend the range. But the second that I get into this range, I feel like I should be here. Yeah. And now my hand and my head are easier to defend. That means that whatever you do down the middle, I'm like doing those right pivots to get around. That's the defensive footwork with the left foot forward to me, where the other way is the offensive more. Not that you can't attack or defend on either side, but like it's just geared more towards that. So yeah, I think right foot Largo, left foot Corto medium. Yeah.
Yeah, not trying.
No, it's all good. Happened a few times, must be leaving it out.
Let's see.
Yeah, when you're looking at
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to.
That one light under the camera is the worst.
Yeah.
That's why I've turned down the other two. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was watching and you're really good defensively against all of these angles then.
Yeah.
And every time I did even a slight angle, I'm like, you're reading it too well. But I realized you're waiting to see the angle.
Right.
So I was like, if I don't, and I just go here, a lot of time you're letting me go halfway, then seeing it change and then picking the angle off that. Oh wait, what if I just don't change the angle? Just go here, bang. Yeah. I got your mask, you know?
No, I hit my hand.
Okay, but I heard the mask, my bad.
Oh, okay, maybe I'll.
Yeah, I think I got both. I think I went bang and picked that.
Oh, maybe it did.
Yeah.
I just got on there.
Just sounded like a click almost.
It may have come through.
Maybe hit your sword.
Oh,
no, it was your hand as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely hit there. It's probably come through.
Once again, see it on the camera.
Yeah.
Damn, happening again. Reaching with my hands.
Yeah,
I'm trying to force the entry. I was like, I was going to do it, but even then I like hesitated and went forward and you went over again.
It's just because I was moving backwards too.
Yeah, I keep trying to force it.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably stop trying to go for the Corto, to be honest. Because like, it only works if the other person's actually coming in. So...
I want to come in?
Yeah, but like, we can't just force it. Like, and that's what we're both trying to almost force it on the other person. But the other person realises the other one's initiating it.
Honestly,
and it just floats backwards.
I think we slow down again.
Yeah, but it makes it unrealistic.
Yeah, but then we get the rooting in better.
Yeah.
Like,
let's do like a slower one from
yeah.
Because I've done it 2 or 3 times today, but wrong every time because I'm reaching and going. And even the other one, I did it and actually got in properly, but because you defended properly, I didn't get the duck for the next counter step.
Yeah.
So like, actually I did one entry all right, but even then I still came too far off my body. I almost came out and fell and then brought it back to myself.
Yeah, it's too
but
low.
I should be keeping it T-Rex the whole way. Yeah. Like I shouldn't be coming out. But just then, because you floated back, I came fully out and then you just moved it down and came over immediately, which is right response.
Yeah.
It's what I do to all you guys when you guys come rushing in. I just go back and just hit bang. Yeah, exactly.
But it feels like it's very fast down this, like when we're a bit slower, it feels like we can extend behind it and drive in a bit. Just when we slow down
What
a
do you
bit.
mean, sorry?
It seems too fast, the moves at the moment to come in behind. You know how we
Yeah, but that's how it's going to be in real life or in sparring. Like that is how we're going to have to do it. Like we can slow it down to make us more used to it. But then when we go back to the full speed, we don't want to enter because it counts too fast again. But that's the normal entry speed. Like no one's going to go slower to let us enter in real life.
I haven't seen anything that's really.
I have to just wait till you step forward.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's almost like I can't even try to initiate Corto until someone steps into the Corto medium where you're actually trying to initiate it yourself, and I need to wait for you to try and do it, and then just count in.
Yeah.
So I almost don't see it as.
Well, I got to here with my left foot forward.
Yeah.
And you came out and slammed it hard, so I had to really defend.
Yeah.
And then to try to go in after that, you pulled it back to your body, and it's sort of gone again.
Yeah.
So you know how they sort of say defend strong as it goes past, try moving in.
Yeah, that's what as you step into an Estrella.
Yeah.
It's hard.
That was
though.
so fun. Like I had to fully.
You're gonna have to go here and then Estrella.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I mean. Like that's how I'm looking at it, as I have to do the washing of hands on where the angle ends up after the first shot as I step in. So I have to be fully covered up here, probably my left foot forward. And that goes through, and now I'm like it's on my left, so as I step in, it's an Estrella.
Okay.
And then on my same kind of thing, like if you do like a big power shot, like maybe backhand and then go to head shot, like almost like a Titan.
Yeah.
As more like whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's the same as what we just did. Yeah, exactly. You get it.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's the same as the Australian. Yeah. So I'm looking at like that. Same for if you did maybe like headshot or an angle one, and or like which one are you doing first?
Headshot.
So say I do that. All right, let me finish talking first. Sorry, getting too ahead. If you did like that and then went backhand or something, same thing. So if I've gone here, that's the setup. There's a block first.
I'm blocking, but I'm not doing the next step.
I feel like your block is what you're trying to do the washing the hands on. Like,
it was a block,
yeah.
But then I'm seeing that move back and I'm not moving in.
Yeah.
So I'm just going, I've missed it.
Yeah.
So as I block and you go past, I need to drive
What
in.
was happening to me like last week, I think it was, I don't know, because we had bad sessions where I was like fucking all out, whatever. Like I would come forward expecting like the angle for it. So I'll block, and then here you'd step backwards afterwards, and as I've come forward to do the entry, expecting to do like an Estrella, but you haven't done that attack. You've just gone, oh my god, he's on me, so you pulled back defensively. And I just went bang, and just like, no, not even drive, just Largo. Because you exited, so I couldn't do drive. Yeah, as I was saying, like, because you step back when that happens, that's why I have to switch to Largo. But I'm stepping forward, hoping you either stay stationary or go forward. So like that's it. So I've been doing like the block, you do whatever, and then as I step forward, you take a step back.
I'm going,
but we're in range, so then I just go bang. I keep getting these like really just slow, easy in range, like not even extended like neck shots, hand shots, gut shots. And it's because I went to initiate Corto, and you went back, but you're not actually out of range yet. And I can just pick a hole. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I should have done then. I tried to drive and chase you. And then you just countered me because I drove in the wrong way.
That was yours, and that was when you went wrong. And when I went wrong, I blocked but not moved forward afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've stayed in the same, which lets you reload. And I'm going, oh shit.
But you're not actually in danger. You haven't like lost there. You just missed an opportunity. You did, but like where the other one got me killed. Like, that's dangerous. Like.
But it looks like because you're reloading, I missed it. But I really need to follow that arm.
You just gotta try and read the second one. So I'm like, that's it. Like you're going, oh shit, because like you're going here,
block that,
and you're hoping it would be this, and just step in and drive. But you're seeing like this to this, or this to this, and you're going, whoa, it's coming as a second attack. But you just gotta think normal block and move the head. And then on the second one, as you step in, whatever, washing the hands. So if I go here, step in, and exactly.
I've got that confidence of that last one.
Like even once again, like I do like this. I'm gonna go Titan circular, do Pluma. Exactly. I also like doing washing the hands number 4 of that. So I might go here, Titan circular. Exactly. You have actually. That's why Ray likes the down the middle, because it's actually got them. I think you can do 3 out of 5 of the washing the hands against the middle one. And then everyone else is this particular angle.
I think once you start feeling safer being closer, it'll happen.
Yeah.
But at the moment, it's a mindset of, oh, I'm going to walk into it.
But I've tried a few times to be like here, and be like, I hope they go for my head, and then like try to do this.
Yeah.
But if you just like whip it or like go hand lower, like this, there's no like getting under and bumping up.
No.
So I'm like, okay, I can bait for it, but I can't guarantee or force you to do the move I want you to do.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm going, okay, I really just need to let you throw anything, cover up, and then just see what are you doing now. Yeah, that's it.
But I
can sometimes anticipate it by moving myself with footwork. Yeah. So like you might do a headshot and I go whatever. I go here. That's not what I was expecting. But okay. I was like, usually you do down and pull to your body. Yeah. And then you stop there, and I go here, and you probably go back. Okay. The smarter thing would be the forehand shot, like what ended up happening. But so even here, even in these little like things, I can't guarantee you're gonna do the strike I need. So like so if I can't even do it in a slow demonstration like this, I can't expect it at speed in a real situation or sparring.
But that flinch of, like you said, oh shit, he's coming in and swinging. That's more likely to be a backhand.
And people will like
if I've got time to think,
they will full extension. They will full extension lash out. Like and they're going to go. But the thing is, they are going to go hard and fast with it because it's a flinch. Because they're going, oh, he's on me. But we keep like I think you don't want to enter because you see the speed increase and the power increase. And you're like, oh shit. Like, which I understand, especially if it's like this. The thrust is the most like dangerous. Which is why that's the one I'm the most worried about. I actually don't feel that worried about like all these other angles. I can adapt in the moment. This is so fast.
Coming down to
I'm so just the whole time thinking like popo, like get off like this. Because whichever side you stab at, like I need to be able to roll. So I'm like here thinking block, but my number one focus is popo.
Get out.
And I'm like, I've got the hand on it, got it back, got my lean, left foot forward, whatever. But I'm thinking popo because of the stab. If you do anything but a stab, then I'm like, oh, this is easy. As you know, there I should actually block. So here, and then come through. So like everything else is just move my head and do this. But the one I have to actually think about is the popos, because that backside thrust and the stabs down the middle is horrible, especially because I want to go forward, and a stab is anti-forward movement.
I'm thinking of if I move and at least move my head a bit and I come in straight, if I come in square.
Do you want to do, our alarm's been going off for about 5-10 minutes, but do you want to do it a little bit longer on this? And
I'd like to see if, because I'm getting up to
once
that.
Again, this would help so much more in the katana and knife if we could tick it off in the machete. So I don't mind doing these longer, like 40-minute sessions on the machete at the moment and cutting the others down by 10.
Because we're getting the blocks. So
exactly.
after that, I need to step.
Let's do what you said, and we'll both go left foot forward, start in almost medium Corto, fully covered though. So I want us to start here. You can do it off a bait. It's just harder. Like, because I'm like, I could be here, and you might do like an attack at me, and I might go here, and then off your next attack, I'm stepping in. It's the same thing. Like I've set up an Estrella because you went that way. So I'm like, but it's just more dangerous because the spines don't always work in this range because it's usually paired with the pulgada. I'm not really doing that as much in this Corto medium range. So to me, it's like less of the bait and like deflection stuff, and it's more just like walk here, fall in, but roll away from their attack. So even as I've like blocked here, move there, but then I want to fall with like my back foot just coming in, and then roll away from that because it can come back so far. And then you kind of just find yourself like in the order, just by rolling, you fall into a stroke.
You do, but it's interesting, your right foot's forward. You know how washing of the hands, a lot of it's left.
Oh yeah, but I would do another step and drive into you. So like, that's, so like, I'm like here, and then I wash, exactly. I'm trying to take your space, which will take your balance. So I'm like yes, I want the left foot forward here, mostly to protect my hand and my body in the Corto, like that. I fall, get that, we're going to continue, just drive, and that's that steps of raise. Like he drives into us, pushes us into walls, hacks us up for 5 more moves. Alright.
Alright, we'll try coming in.
Do the alarm.
Yeah, well.
Because I'd rather try and tick this off. I'm going to message Ray tomorrow and see if we can go up to his place in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Just get it, or just double, and that way you can give Kevin notice to come up as well. Because I'd like Kevin Finn to come, Ray, you, me, Tom if he does another private lesson just to tick off his sparring. Yeah. Kate, I have to check a few things, but Kate's pretty close to going up as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
So you want to start here?
So starting here.
Yeah.
No
We're gonna
entries
have
yet. No, not even entries yet. Let's just check we've got the actual blocks down for this range because we're not really able to exit here.
No.
So,
but they have been working.
Yeah, I was
like,
going to say,
we've been
mate,
solid.
still do tiny little popos and like really roll your head around it. But let's just see.
We can't.
It's the only one actually that's the one you do wrong still.
Yeah.
It has to be a roof block, that one. Because I constantly just whip that into you.
Yeah.
And it's because you're doing spines.
Yeah.
I mean, you can if you're moving.
It's not a.
But to me, that's a Largo counter for a middle.
It is.
So if you're here, then I can go
yeah,
like
and
that.
move.
But when I'm here, it's not. I don't know actually, because even then, I guess I could step, but that's now an entry. Once again, if you don't do it with the feet, whether it's this or this, we keep trying to be here and go like that, and it doesn't work.
But I find by the time I get up here, you're going to fake that and you come through.
That's okay, because when you do the roof block, you're no longer on the middle.
Yeah.
So like you shouldn't be here anymore.
Yeah.
You're over there now. Yeah, exactly.
This is where
That's what I say. I'm like,
see,
this will slide.
Yeah.
And now that you're not there, so even if I come back around, you can now go that way. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's like
that,
if you do the
and
shot
top.
on do the shot on my head.
Yeah.
Now it makes it hard for that. You can't just go straight for that stab because I've moved.
No.
And even if you change to here, because it's going to be obvious when you move. Come back up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I go
So
here.
it's that.
And I might step in.
that.
Yeah, exactly. So as long as you get off the line though, bang.
Knees.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And now you see that could be even be an entry like an
Yeah, now
that's
I
what I mean.
feel
Like, yeah, that's it. Especially in this range, every now and then you can just do a kind of like side step or that little fall. And you just realise like I now actually have the entry and the control.
Right.
Yeah.
The good thing you can keep your hand on this as you do it.
Yeah.
So you do feel like it's still. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. There's a lot here that I actually don't take my hand off.
Yeah, because even if that doesn't quite work,
I can push that through and I can drag that through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then get out there.
Yeah. The only one that is, I can stay pretty stationary here, but every time I do that, I get off the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
So, sorry.
Yeah.
I can't actually see. There we go.
Yeah.
Nice fingers.
No, I'm not trying to go.
Yeah, all good.
I was literally just in front of it. Yeah.
I can't see anything. I'm just going off your elbows.
Come back in.
I can see your elbow lift, so I know it's on that side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
I couldn't see your sword the last
Because of
5
that?
moves. Yeah, just looking at the light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay here.
I'm going to start here because we're both
I'm
going to
doing
circle this way.
Yeah.
So even though you're starting kind of looking at it, you're going to immediately edge away from it. So
Yeah, that's
don't,
right.
don't worry.
That's all right, yeah.
Yeah.
From one of these, we've just got to take this
See, exactly.
Yeah.
And you can now see it.
Yeah.
But you almost have to make them bring their sword up.
Yeah, well,
Because
just then you started.
if you just dove in like this,
Oh, yeah.
and this is down here, I'm not comfortable.
No.
Because I don't want any of that stuff coming through. And even here, I'm kind of worried. It's like I've seen Ray do some gnarly shit here as well. Like you drive in, and he just goes like forearm and turns you and just starts like you're like, nah, he's hacking you up. Like,
When I've been doing it, I've been feeling like I'd want to touch your hands.
yeah,
So when it gets to about there, I'm thinking, oh, if I can get to me, your hands.
Yeah.
Safe.
exactly.
But when you have it there,
Yeah,
I'd have to reach.
that's what I mean. Like,
And I don't want
and
to go
if
near
he's
it.
like. He's like
Yeah.
this,
There's
you know,
no way.
exactly. That's what I mean. I'm like, that's part of the reason he's got the lean on is to make people not be able to do that. And
But
then
we can't
even if you get the hand on it,
Yeah.
and you got the whole Titan circular problem, like that's the whole reason they've got that. Was I think it's number 7, the Titan circular diploma. Or something. Yeah.
But once we're at this range, we wouldn't be leaning. would we as much?
Not. Oh, actually no. I want to keep the lean a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Because that's what lets me get the entry.
right.
So
yeah, because you just want forward.
Exactly. See what I mean? Like I don't even want to step. I want to go from us being in this like Corto range to me being here,
just on.
and my feet actually haven't moved.
Yeah.
I'm on my toe.
Yeah.
But like I can get
lean.
almost all the way here,
Okay.
and then I'm like falling.
Alright.
Yeah. Try that out actually.
So a small
like,
lean,
I'll
but
just, like,
not
so-
enough. Not
Yeah,
leaning back.
exactly. I'm not doing the
Like,
full like down. I just have a slight.
Yeah,
like,
but not actually coming
Yeah,
upright.
exactly. And I
Just
do like
staying over.
yeah, maybe, and even if like you did like something that made me go back, like I can still, I might go
have to
back
go-
a little bit, but I
Yeah.
can come back in again. As long as like when I go back here, I should reset by putting that back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if I go here and then lean back in, I'm gonna get counted, which you did to me in the fight in sparring before.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The sways are dangerous. So you
Yeah.
want to make sure you get that lean, and if you go backwards, make sure you almost take a step
Right.
out,
Yeah.
reset the feet, come back
keep
in.
down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if you can keep that lean going, once again, not too much because you want to be able to roll around it. But at any point, then you can like just dive in. Yeah, exactly. And even here, like that's where what I'm starting to look at and going, okay, if you drive in like that,
I'm out.
yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like,
I have to cut in.
if you end up being more extended, then I'm going to see, can I actually go down and through, or can I like turn and like do something like exactly like, but it only works when your forearms come out.
Yeah.
Because I get your forearm here now. Now I have control on your forearm of mine where I'm T-Rex. Yeah.
I feel like I have to half extend, but not fully, because
Yeah.
the one arm behind
Yeah.
I can do this.
Yeah, I come out,
Yeah.
but then I almost come out to make a tanto connection on your blade.
Yeah.
So like this, and then I'm trying to bring myself back to my own.
And that doesn't allow me to roll.
I need to make this connection, but then I want to bring myself to my sword.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I realize I'm right foot forward, so I keep driving.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
That's decent.
Yeah, I say do the little four, like try a couple. So like do a couple of hits,
Yeah.
but I'm just gonna keep attacking randomly, and then just to see. See exactly immediately. And I actually, once again, your falling motion made me take my lean away, which gave you the full dominance.
Yeah.
Because I had like a slight lean, and you fell towards me, and I went back, and then my lower back tightened, and now it'd be so easy for you to just chop through and control all of this.
But I
like,
still like, feel like I'm extended. I've got to catch that really quick.
That's
because
the
I
only
don't want
that's
you
the only hole on you is that you need to get a little closer to your own hands.
Yeah.
But the initial part, like you weren't too far on the initial.
Yeah.
But once again, because even though the way that you did it with the non-telegraphic step made me go, because like it just looked like all of a sudden, like it looks
Yeah,
like
you just
that's
lean.
just there,
Yeah.
and you kind of go whoa, and like lean away, but that completely gives it to the other person.
That's where the whole time you
Yeah,
have to
that's
be
it. Like
ready to
where if you
roll.
like lean into me here,
Yeah.
I should be going duck. That's what Ray was saying. He's like, he goes forward but ducks their blade. And he's like, yeah, it works. He's like, if they don't know what they're doing and they go back, you've got everything. And you just win. And he's like, but if you see them all of a sudden do this and start coming in, and I can just duck that. Yeah, exactly. He just goes.
I've got to retreat. really
Exactly.
hard.
The second you realize he's ducked the blade, you're like, I'm in a lot of trouble. Like, you're like 80-90% probably going to die.
Well, the good thing is with that lean, I just have to head it and get out.
Yeah,
like
yeah, exactly,
head
exactly.
movement. Massively.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's lots of popo exits almost.
Yeah. Well, we'll give that a go.
Yeah,
We'll start this close.
So
leaning
do a bit
little
more like
bit.
free flow, see how it feels. But so like, as I've done that and you've driven in and I've ducked under, duck under mine.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah. Yeah. And it almost looks like this then. So we both get our hand on the inside. I go inside my wrist. You know this one? And then we both pull back, and whoever doesn't gets their arm chopped, or whoever's lower gets chopped. And if we both retract our punches to our body, then it mirrors, and then we're almost back to normal. To me, that's what should happen here if we both do the exact right thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I think almost like the katanas when we come in.
Yeah.
It's almost like we come in here and come back off like that. Thinking a similar kind of thing. Coming in, we both duck it.
Yeah.
Come round. See?
Yeah.
That's to me when we both do it right and no one made a mistake.
Yeah.
And that, like, sometimes we can both do it right, but someone times it better, so it dominates the other person. So that's like dead even timing, same movement, same everything, which is pretty rare to happen, but it can. Yeah. And even then, like maybe you have the timing, but then maybe I ducked it first or went first, so my footwork's first and your hand was first, now it's even. Like we can both mess something up that makes it even.
Well, there's that, and I also feel like if someone fakes in the middle of that,
that's it. Now you're bringing the baits and the Ganyos into it and everything. Instead of it just being here, now they're like this, and it changes everything, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go for an attack, and you're like, okay, and then he still does that, and you're like, ah, crap, like he baited me. Like, yeah, that's it, because like he wants you to go forward. I know it's hard. He wants to go forward for the initial connection, because if he doesn't get this, then you could come under the bag sack and all those other problems that go back into Largo if you step backwards and you could walk in on something. But the second that he makes that Tanto connection, if you now go backwards, you're done.
Oh yeah.
So like
I don't want to lean
that's
back.
it. That's why. There's like occasionally you'll see him in this position here. Where it's like, are we doing it? And he's like, and then. He's really going, because he's like, if we take even a partial step backwards, he's now put himself into range of no control, and it's like a dangerous.
When I didn't move up, I felt comfortable with doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, okay.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that when you did that fall thing towards me, I almost leant in.
Yeah, I felt
I almost leant in, moved my head this way, and then afterwards realized that I'm behind it, but that's still lined up. So once I'm here, then I'm going all right under, around. But they're just, even as I'm falling, if you just lean in, it sounds so weird, but it stops me just driving into your neck. Yeah, nice. Yeah, make sure you get that wrist block.
You get the hand shit. No, it's good.
It's the head movement.
Yeah. I had side, but just not enough.
Almost at the moment, almost think of it as like this and this, but you're not ducking mine.
Yeah.
So
I'm just turning sideways.
Let's just see if we can get right of mine. Yeah. Like, that's what it feels like, because we're getting the initial connection. Yeah. And we would drive in, but if we're ducking that, then it's really. Just gotta get an elbow down position as well. Yeah. Yeah, all good. Yeah, see there? Your head went out and you kept the forward lean. Yeah. So your forward lean meant I couldn't power through it, and your head went out and ducked it, so I couldn't get you on the scalp either. So we almost mirrored.
Right.
When I've had that happen with Ray, he goes straight back into Ngannou bait quarter medium range. Yeah. So I'm like, he might be here, we've done here. Here. I just got lucky a couple times where we've done this and come around, and then he's just gone. Exactly. Because I was like, are we entering, are we not? And he just goes like,
So that's where something's fast straight down the line.
Exactly.
He's just going,
Yeah, and he does his proper, like he's very whippy.
I was going to say you could fake that as well, though.
He does.
Because that's going to make me go,
the amount of times I've flinched and gone, and he's gone here, and I've gone past, and he's gone, damn. And just like done his slow motion one. You're like, I hate the slow mo ones, please don't. Yeah. That half the time he adds the fake there because you're tense from the corner. Yeah. So like, say, like you're going, oh my god, I almost died against the master. Got around here, went here. He's gone. Exactly. And you're like, oh my god, the bait game. Yeah. So it's so much counters. It's everything. It's all the ranges. We're gonna float in. We're gonna float out. We're gonna drive through. If they meet our drive, it's gonna circle and disconnect again. Go back to the Largo media bait range again.
There's a lot going on. We can come in from out?
Actually, let's do like 2 minutes of us just in here again, because we're just starting to get that, like, feel comfortable. And I feel like we're doing less of the off the body. I feel like we're falling more with it now, and like that's safer, because I'll keep looking at the gap between, and that's not safe.
And you can move me.
Yeah, exactly. There's been times where like I've reached like this on Ray, and as he's fallen, he's gone. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, well, why'd that happen? And he's like, I just saw this giant gap in between. It was like, I can fit a machete through there.
In saying that, you are falling.
Yeah,
like,
as long as you're falling like that, but we kept falling straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we understand the footwork a bit more. Once again, doesn't it feel better with like the left foot forward?
Yeah.
Like just yeah.
This is really strong.
Yeah.
So that feels
But
easy.
this would have felt really hard if you never did the dos manos katana. Because I'm like, we're so used to the left now. And doing all that, and we've done a lot of the Corto, like coming in here and doing those pivot shots like that, or coming over and clamping, like So going into it with this now, it's not too different. It's just that grip change. All right, let's do do this one, and then we'll go back to the Largo.
Actually, you're right. I'd rather stay here for a while because I'm still finding it tense being so
Yeah, it sounds like I'm just feeling more comfortable with it.
Really
because like I know, like it still feels it at some point. So I'm like,
go
like that is what I'm worried about.
It's on, and I'm not relaxing.
It's slowly getting used to the idea of going. Even if I fall in, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now we'll stay here.
Yeah. You got a bit of my forearm, but I think I got your fingers.
Yeah, I was trying to pull back.
Probably means to be more around there.
Yeah, maybe I should have went more.
Because I'm like, if you went around there, because it was here that I got to control it. Where if you pivoted that leg, you're not even there anymore.
Right.
And I just get shocked and cut up.
Yeah, I think I was falling too straight.
I think you did the first step, but not the second Dorello pivot.
Yes.
Yeah,
I just went back.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Nice.
I also went forward on that one.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. But once again, as long as you're moving your head, you're expecting it.
Yeah, this is feeling better. This defense.
You're getting the roof blocks in there more. See, that time you had a bit more of a jump on me on that.
Yeah.
You almost got me on it. Because you rotated before I did.
Right.
So I almost got caught out on that one.
I do feel like
you started to do the pivot before I did mine.
Oh, okay.
So I started to slip off this, and I almost copped it, and I was like, I had to. If I didn't do that last step at the last second, you almost went through my body. I had to go like out. But it's because you got the step first because you did that in motion.
Yeah.
And it's because you're now seeing it as one thing. It's not like one step, two step.
No.
You're seeing it as step.
Yeah.
And like you're doing it as one flowing movement now.
I just felt like I was a bit overreached.
Yeah, that's still going to happen a little bit.
Able to,
It's the second. It's a lean.
Yeah.
That means you're too upright if we're doing this.
I felt like I was doing that.
It should almost feel like you're just leaning.
Yeah. See how close your hands are.
That's what I mean. Like, but if I don't, that's without the lean. That's with the lean.
Yeah, that's massive.
Makes such a difference.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Also, once again, I'm looking at the gap between that. That if you decide to do anything tricky and like pull back and do like a stab or something, like Jesus. I've got it tight.
Yeah.
Where if I've gone here and you pull back,
there's this sort of
that's
shit.
what I mean. Like you've got so much control and so many openings to go for.
Yeah.
You could come under my arm, over the arm.
High, low.
I don't need any of that. Yeah. And also once I'm out here, then you did it. Then when you moved it, you just rolled me and I went, oh no. So like, once again, if I'm here, you're not going to clamp.
It's your whole body.
Through. Yeah. I'll do a couple more minutes and we'll go back to Largo and see how it feels. We're still not gonna be able to force it all the time.
No.
Yeah, I realised that your sword was this way when mine was this way.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could just drop in. And I had already adjusted the lean before your sword went out.
Right.
Yeah, interesting. You would have got my body on that. Yeah. I didn't roll. Alright, thank you for calling the shot. But you got that one.
Alright.
Because like I didn't roll off the line with you on that.
Yeah.
So you just went here and you just gutted me.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Once again, if I don't mirror you, you just get it. Yeah, nice.
I didn't fall enough still on the face.
You're still doing a bit of the arms.
Yeah. I feel like I'm diving.
Yeah. So like, even if I'm going here and you do a hit at me, I've done this sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I'm going back, like when I do an attack,
okay, yeah.
when I do my attack is when I change it a bit so that you don't see it as much, like I'm hoping.
Yeah.
So if I did sway back here, maybe when I do an attack, I've actually pushed my back leg out.
Right.
So that now,
Next is
see, I've got the lean now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but if I defensively am here and then go like that, I just showed you.
Yeah, okay.
And you go, oh, he just lowered.
He's waiting to
And they go,
drive.
why do people lower? Yeah, they're entering. Yeah, exactly.
Well, you don't want to talk too much.
Yeah,
But
but like that's the general idea is most people will be lower for an entry,
yeah.
and the further out they are, the more upright they are.
Yeah.
Just in general, like there's always exceptions.
Yeah.
Make sure your hands are there.
I try.
Yeah,
Don't
that one
extend.
keeps going for a bit. No,
Yeah.
the root block one.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. That was better with the hands.
Yeah, I'm trying to
You
keep.
fell more. Yeah, nice.
And if I can land on yours,
Yeah.
that seems to be the go instead of
That's
slipping
it, that's
here or
it.
whatever.
And before, what happened was I saw you go to do an attack like this,
Yeah.
and I was already there,
Oh, okay.
and I had the lean already. So if you
Yeah.
had that, like all of a sudden you're here and
Yeah.
you've gone like that
Oh,
in
yeah,
this
it's-
range, and I fell. I just fell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Trapping that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. That's what happened before. I was here. I had the lean, and then you moved it that way, and I just went, oh. And once I've done that, I think this came back up a little bit,
Oh,
but I moved my head.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and you're like, oh crap, how'd that happen? But that's
Yeah.
it. When you're this close and you already have the lean
Yeah,
on,
there's a
and then
mistake.
we're going like shot
Yeah.
for shot
And
for
suddenly
shot,
it's-
and all of a sudden you're loaded here, and you're in the middle, and then you just see this,
Yeah.
and you're just going, oh, I'm just
Oh,
gonna, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you still move your head that way.
Yeah.
That exactly. So even if I try to like, because I might just flail this.
Oh, look,
So
something
I'm like, you've got that, I'm gonna go like,
Yeah.
it's getting close, but if you just step around,
Yeah.
now there's nothing. Like, yeah. Nice, man.
Oh, that's good.
Alright, let's do a little bit of the Largo part because the alarm's just gone off, so that means we've done this for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is good. This
Yeah,
is
no,
new.
this is feeling good.
For me, it's very new. So
No, and like,
the theory I know.
that's good
but
because like we've
getting
done,
into it.
you've been doing Ilustrisimo for 8 years now.
Yeah.
Like with
But we
Ray,
haven't-
you're not including the 2 before that, but it was just us doing some extra stuff from Mongrami that I brought back from the Philippines.
Yeah.
But,
But I haven't had that.
No, we've always gone Largo, media bait, more the Largo. We
Yeah.
haven't done this battlefield stuff as
No.
much. You understand it in theory from
Oh
the washing
yeah,
the
I
hands
know
stuff.
what you're talking
The
about.
application's incredibly hard. It's such a high level part of Ilustrisimo.
Yeah.
It is the end game though. Once you've got it, like it's,
Oh yeah.
you've covered the majority of the syllabus. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's always more. There's always things to improve. Like, that's it. But let's try a little bit of Largo.
Yeah.
We might not get the entries, but at least now you feel more comfortable.
I actually started left foot forward.
I know. It's feeling more natural now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going, let's go. I'm going, oh shit. So this is much, the range is better now.
Yeah. Look how much you feel more comfortable
Yeah.
now.
So
Where
this
before
is
you
it.
always felt like you're fighting so far away.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah,
Well,
you
we're
still-
getting.
You still
no,
got
well,
a
we're
bit of a
getting.
gut. No, I exited after I got you, but then exited when I shouldn't have.
Right.
So I let you actually gut me.
Yeah, true.
So I'm like, I got this, which was good.
Yeah.
And then I've just exited, but I didn't control this, so you just went bang. So I'm like, what I should have done is the same thing here, and then I didn't do the washing the hands. Bang, and then off that, I'm safe. I can
Right.
exit.
Yeah,
So
you
once
didn't-
again, I did the block entry. I didn't follow up with the washing the hands.
And
battlefield.
stay.
Exactly.
Stay on me.
And even then, I could drive in a bit more, taking
Yeah,
balance
yeah.
and space. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's the exit.
Yeah, that's it. I did the drive fall and the block. I just didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I scalped you, but you gutted me.
Right.
That's right. Sorry, wait. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was-
You're all good. You
Gotta
start
go
doing really wide, low
in and
ones, but
out.
you're in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I've got to go. I'm out, wide,
Yeah, that's it.
stop,
That's
close,
it. Always
close.
Always with the
Close.
motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's feeling good. Oh, I got my fingers as I was changing stance. Nice.
Yeah.
No, that was good. I mean, you see, I exited, but you kept driving forward. If you exited there, so if you did that drive, and then you realise I've gone back, if you just exited without controlling this, I would have just gone bang. Yeah. But you kept a hand and you moved it out still, and it kept going into that counter game.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, nice, got my wrist.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
Oh, no.
I was thinking a Largo counter.
Oh.
Yeah. I was just like, I haven't done any spines lately.
Yeah.
So bang, bang.
It's watching whether they're close enough.
That's what happened with me before. I was doing way too out and I was trying to force it, and you just step back and just be like dead.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit. All right,
if they step and take.
It's, as I was saying, it's an informal agreement with the other fighter when you realise that no one's winning the Largo or the bait game.
Yeah.
So it's like, we've both done Largo, no one's landing. We've almost both gone into the bait game.
Yeah.
And you do whatever at me. I got here. We're still, no one's getting the bait game.
Yeah.
So then it's really
Drop down a bit.
okay. And then
what's
what
going
happens
on.
is we both stop throwing.
Yeah.
So like you should be baiting and I'm baiting.
Yeah.
And we've both gone a few times and just missed and almost died. And I'm going, whoa, whoa, whoa. So then all of a sudden we get to this stage where no one's throwing. And we both start like baking at each other. And then there you go. I'm not comfortable. So I bring this up. You bring up, this is the informal agreement. If no one exits, so we both stay in and it's here, and usually people increase the power because if they're not reinforcing it, you can just hack into them. So the power is going to slightly increase and we don't take the hand off as much. I'm going to switch to my left foot forward. Now we're doing all this, and now off one of these, then
someone's leaning.
Exactly. But if we both get to that stage where we're in this medium and someone's baiting or someone's covering, and the other person doesn't cover, and I'm like this, you could enter, but it's dangerous. Just be careful, because I'm like, you could dive in, and as you do, I'm going to go parry and this kind of stuff. Like, so I see it, unless this is here, I don't feel comfortable.
I want to see both hands.
That's what I mean. Exactly. And even then, it'd be like this, and I might like do that, and if you do like if you do a fake at me, and they just do this, then I'm not entering. But if you do a fake at me, and they like that, then I'm like, they're still in the right range circle, then I can fall on the next one maybe. Like so you gotta, it's like you gotta test the waters a bit. Every time I force it, I die. Yeah.
Well, that's at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. That was
It'll change soon.
Just the way the syllabus is designed. Like if we both know Ilustrisimo and you force anything, you die. But yeah, I mean, against other systems, sometimes we will force something, and it because they have a hole in their system, we can force it.
I'd rather, when you say it just opens up.
Exactly. I'd rather it just be there, and you like half the time don't have to fully extend. You can do like quarter speed and land it.
You never know how good they are.
Exactly.
No.
So right foot forward. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm getting too close now. Gotta be able to do this. No, that was good. You were cutting me up.
Still interesting. Like, sword was there when I entered, but then it dropped, and I still was able to get that hold. I don't know, it was interesting.
I was trying
because I'm thinking of that counter game. It means that even though it moved, I was falling into the next move already. Yeah. Oh, good bait. For a second, I was like, I can't believe he just left that open.
Well, that's what I want.
I know, I was like, oh man, he's really getting off his game, and then I missed it. I was like, oh, that was a trap. Jesus. It's good, you're getting into it.
So you're down.
Yeah, exactly.
So that makes me think,
that means don't enter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Unless you can psych me out with your own flinchy stuff. So whether you're up here and you start going, like that, and I go, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, bring it back
yeah,
up.
exactly.
I've got to make sure I come back up.
Or we start to actually go, or you also bait.
Yeah.
And then like you bait down.
Yeah, down.
No, that's not baiting. That's blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, bait.
I'll be baiting.
Yeah. So like, that's the other option. If I bait and you bait.
Yeah.
And then like we go shot for shot.
Oh, okay.
And we go here, 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 here,
and
then after 2 or 3 we'll go back to blocking.
Yeah.
So like, to me it's either you psych them out with fakes to make them raise their block, or you actually start doing the low like bait game counters.
Yeah.
And 3, 4, 5 in, we're too close.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden we have to both block, which gives us now a Corto entry.
Okay.
Yeah. It's alright.
They get the light too. I had everything. It's alright.
It's funny how much I like the left foot forward there.
Yeah.
That's good. So many times where I used to bait, you just throw something and not anymore.
Yeah.
And you can see that I'm baiting.
Yeah, I was waiting for that to come up.
We almost came down like horns to the ball.
Yeah, because I was trying to, your hands moved up.
But you went like that.
Yeah, because it moved. You had them up and I thought, oh, that's it, I can move in. And then you went down.
I get you.
And then I went, oh shit, I've lost it.
Yeah,
that's why.
I'm pretty sure you stepped forward, but as you did, I went back.
Yeah, and that's why I thought, oh shit.
You would have won that if you didn't go for my fingers.
Yeah.
Like, because you chopped my fingers off by a sculpture.
Yeah.
If you just block,
I should have come
you're meant to
back.
roll and block as you fall.
Yeah.
So I'm like, even if this comes out and you just lean that way,
yeah,
but keep that close.
I needed to come back here.
That will go over.
Yeah.
I died. You would continue falling and climbing over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my flinch response, because I hadn't brought it back.
If I realized that you were going for that,
yeah,
I would have done the Titan circle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I'm like, if I see that going, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
But I thought you were gonna block.
Yeah, it's not a. I thought they were going to stay high.
Oh yeah.
When you dropped it, I've gone, oh shit, I don't want to get hit by that. Yeah.
I'd say 60 to 70% of the time it doesn't stay high.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you're just gonna 2 out of 3 times it won't. It's that you have to force it to.
Yeah.
Alright, you weren't threatening me, so I didn't feel like I had to block.
No.
You were coming in blocking, but you didn't look like you were attacking. Yeah. You looked like you were just like moving. So I've gone, yeah, I can attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where if you're coming in, like, I would have actually had to keep my block.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah. So like you weren't faking anything, so I was like, oh, he's not actually attacking. I can attack you. But if you made me realize as I was going to drop it, and you started like faking speed assist, I'd be like, whoa. And see, now I've actually. Yeah. So I'm like, you actually made me remove my block.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, don't walk in just defensive.
You can, but like but you're just gonna push me out or make me attack.
Yeah.
It's usually, like I said, it's usually bait first, then go to the block.
Yeah. It's bringing it up.
Really. I'm not even trying to do Corto right now. I just want to make sure my Largo hasn't fallen off.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to come in.
I know.
So we're just doing Largo for a bit.
No, I'm just trying to do normal sparring and see if I can maybe set up a situation where we get to Corto. Yeah. I'm not trying to change anything or force the Corto. Because every time I forced it, I just died.
Well, that's what happened.
I'm just being aware of the Corto now, but I'm not actually trying to force it into that situation. I'm just, if we get close to it, I start to think about it.
Yeah.
But too often it just doesn't work. If I go, I'm going for Corto, you could tell, and you just float backwards and kill me.
Yeah. In saying that, I'm not going backwards now. So
no, it's good.
It's going to help.
Yeah. But even then, like, Ray gets most of his Corto stuff off going backwards. Because he makes us come forward.
Yeah.
So like you'll go for stuff, and he's like, you go here.
And slowly,
this,
and then go. Yeah.
So he draws us forward with the pulgada stuff. So I don't know, like I said, it's a technique thing still. I'm finding it. I got to keep mixing it, because the more I break it down into small areas, the less I can actually do it as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, it's good to do each of the small things just to like tick it off to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But if you don't mix it all together, none of it works. Like.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Nice. And I'm trying to get you used to recognizing. To me, a lot of it's
danger.
Not the danger, but also when I'm changing to each style.
Yeah.
Nice, come on. I know.
Try to get those hands high.
Yeah.
Is it say?
No, I know. You were telegraphing you wanted to come in.
Yeah, but
So I almost met you because if you stood there and didn't enter.
yeah.
So I'm like, you need to almost come here and go like, and almost don't go forward and just wait for the block part.
Yeah.
You're coming in and you're going.
Well, I was trying to make you come
Right.
up,
No. Oh, okay.
and you
okay.
came up,
Yeah.
but then I couldn't get a chance to get near your
And
hands.
it looked like you just wanted to dive, but didn't look like you wanted to attack.
Right.
Yeah. It looked like you were going like with the feet to go like this. It didn't look like you were going to go like that.
Okay.
So I'm like, the first one did.
Yeah.
So the first one made me, and I think you did like one where you like did that.
Yeah.
And I went, whoa. But then after that, you got excited.
Yeah.
And you started going, like trying to enter. And I was like, what's he doing? Yeah.
Made you think though.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah, you read it.
if you instead, you're coming forward.
Yeah.
Like every fake you did, you're actually
Moving
coming
in.
forward, which
Yeah.
made me go whoa, and go backwards because it was obvious you were coming in.
Yeah.
Where if you stayed stationary, but did the same thing, I probably would have actually stayed there and met you.
Righto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Once again, such subtle little things.
Yeah.
As I say, mate, it's going from the Largo to the medium to the Corto that we're only going to find those things. Yeah.
No, we are getting through those ranges.
No, it's good. We're getting way closer into the Corto, and even if we're getting into these situations,
Yeah.
these.
At least it's starting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is what we used to do in the Corto a lot, but now that's just an exit counter. Like that's the end part of it, where that used to be our goal.
Oh yeah.
We used to
get
come
out.
in and go, can I gut off your
Yeah.
fingers like that?
And then exit.
But now we're going, can I drive into the neck? No. Off that, can I do a washing the hands? No. I've ducked this. Exit.
Yeah.
So now to me, that's just the exit counter.
Right.
Yeah. Why are you not thinking defense as much?
Yeah, I've got to think counters.
So mate, you've stabbed my arm in the hand a lot in the last 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Like nearly every time I've landed like a neck or a head shot, you're hitting my hand or my arm.
I'm trying to do spines.
But you're not aiming at
it's-
my sword,
Yeah.
you're aiming at my arm.
Yeah.
You're doing spines as if it's an attack. You're doing it more like a fish cutter.
Yeah. Yeah. They're coming through.
Like do it towards me.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to do it like tight and close.
Yeah.
You're coming out.
Right.
Because I'm like, if you do an attack here, you're hitting me like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, should be here.
Mm.
Yeah. Maybe it's not you. Maybe you're not doing the step. Because I'm like, maybe mine would be hitting your arm there, but as you go for my neck, the step might be the one that instead of being here as I step.
Yeah. True.
Maybe that's it. So maybe you're just not adding a little bit of elastic.
Yeah. Maybe I'm leaning.
Once again, I think I think you might be just doing it with your arm.
Yeah.
Where it should be
With your
little
foot.
little with the feet.
Yeah. It is without the foot. Yeah. Okay. So those.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it there.
Yeah.
Nice.
bigger than
You're good.
Bigger than
Didn't get you though.
No, it's
No,
all
but
right.
it's an awkward stutter. Like, honestly, even when it's with Ray, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because there's this awkward moment where
Yeah,
we're
you
both
both-
here,
they going
and
up,
we're
they
both
pushing,
we're like,
is he-
we're looking on. This is happening, right? We're doing the entry, and then it's going, who's leading though? Like,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden
I
someone
felt
just goes,
if I extended,
I
you're about to
know,
roll
I
over
know.
the top.
and we both kind of like half came out to it,
Yeah.
but then realized we're both kind of too extended, so we're like, nah. We're like, if one of us kind of, like, even if one of us came
Somehow get to your body.
in, yeah, exactly. You now have it. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Alright.
But
That's good.
that is the timing for it.
Yeah.
Like you felt and saw it there, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Oh,
It's
definitely
awkward.
saw it.
It's very awkward.
Yeah.
But like that's what I'm saying, like, because it's such a all the way in, all the way out. Like we've always done with like a knife to something and
Yeah.
stuff. Like once you're here, you know you know what you're
Oh,
doing.
you're
Once
on
you're in, we're in. We've got the Tanto Corto control.
Yeah.
But and then same for the Largo. We know we've got the pulgadas, the range, the measurement, the timing for everything.
Yeah.
But it's that awkward in the middle.
Yeah.
Where you're going, timing's off, stutter, it's faked, I gotta keep moving, I gotta left foot forward, protect myself, like, still worried about the stabs, so I'm like, do I have to get off
Well, and
those?
that's still feeling safe enough when we're even both doing this
I
that
know.
if I do step in, I can defend all that.
The main thing I'm
Yeah.
thinking, the second that our hands touch,
Yeah.
other than I need to like fall and bring myself to the body, is my head in regards to this.
Yeah, that's mine.
So I'm immediately going, that's going to hit me, I
gotta
need to
get
move.
out.
Exactly. That's the main thing.
hopefully,
I'm
yeah.
seeing on that side as well.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like, I almost want to roll around
Yeah.
and like look at the blade.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. 'Cause
Yeah.
It is just.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
if you don't, it's like a pinky loading in
And
your
like,
head.
what if you did that the pivot your right leg back thing?
Yeah.
Like where you just pivot your right
Oh,
leg.
yeah.
Exactly. That's the most common one with this because it's like very like the katana. You just go bang.
Yeah.
And like that's especially if we've got the left foot forward already. But even if we've already made this connection before you pivot, if I do this and you pivot now,
Oh yeah, there's nothing.
you go aha.
Loaded.
So I mean, so I'm like the ducking of the blade is a really big part of it.
Yeah.
So like that's what's making me feel safe.
Oh, okay.
It's the reinforcement on this,
And
the lean, knowing that
Yeah.
I'm closer. But even here already, I'm moving my head this way.
Yeah.
But the second you do anything, I'm even if I'm lined up with that, I'm just making sure I'm a little lower than it.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I'm more trying to get behind my blade, but I'm
Yeah.
aware that the second you do anything, I'm going under. Yeah.
Okay.
And then even after that, then I want to clamp.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go under here, bang, and I can either push and like clamp with the left forearm and drag, and then turn and deal with whatever's gonna come, or if let's see, we've done over here. Yeah, the clamp one would be the forearm, same as the katana.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'd be here, duck that, clamp and drive, which is probably the safer one because it fully turns and dominates.
Yeah.
But if you have other people, you might not be able to. You know what, actually? Yeah, don't go straight into that neck one that I did first.
Yeah.
So I'm like where I think I went under and went straight into this because I haven't turned you. And like once I've done this, you're just gonna get me before I get back in time. I think Ray's actually doing both combined.
Yeah.
So I think he's going under here, turning, driving, and then he hacks and does all that.
It feels like the football step.
Yeah.
Like
it is
out
very
and then drive in.
Yeah, exactly. It is.
Because if you make
Yeah.
me fall over a bit, I can't cover out straight away.
Once again, if I don't do the drive this way, and I've now rotated you there, now I can safely exit it.
Okay.
Where before when I did it, you're facing this way still.
Yeah.
And as I do that, you're
Oh,
still
yeah,
doing it.
still.
Exactly. So
And then
it's
bleed
the same as the katana once again. He's trying to rotate us off the line so you can exit the other way, like safely.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, as long as you got that duck.
Yeah, as soon as you see it.
Nice, good flow. Your understanding of like measurements gotten so good lately. You're like, oh god, he's on me.
No, I know.
I know, stayed on you then. It's dangerous. Hey, that's good. I could tell you were coming in, but I couldn't get off the line in time. So I actually had to meet you on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good, and no one got cut on.
No. Well, we've got the right movement.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you're moving your head and the footwork, everything, hands, feet, and head, all simultaneous in one beat. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're bringing yourself to the hands more.
Yeah.
Like you used to land it, but then stay outstretched.
Oh yeah.
And even here you'd be like turning and try to do it, but you get moved too easily. Yeah. Where you're very much like bringing yourself to it now.
Well, after learning that defensive keeping up here,
now I just can't stop seeing the gap between my and feeling it.
And knowing you can power through.
The cars. But yeah, exactly. Like if I have a big gap, you can easily power through. The stabs are so subtle, like they're so quick and easily just to slip through little holes, like it's a pain.
Yeah.
Ray's too good at like fencing. You didn't even flinch then. Your understanding of measurement because it's so much better.
I was going forward.
I know. I think I stepped in as well with it.
See, once again, you're going forward, and I'm trying to spine.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's when I realise you're down here, and I'm like, your reaction's going to be spine. Yeah. And I went, if I went middle or here, you'd be fine. If I am there, I can make you go into it.
Yeah, because the footwork for me. I got to stay more upright until I lean in.
It's when you're down here, and I'm aiming at the left side of the neck.
Yeah.
So I'm hacking there.
Yeah.
You're doing that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you hacked there on me,
it's
the step.
If you don't have the step, that's where I get stuck.
Otherwise, you can go forward with an Estrella.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, even with an Estrella, I'd still do the block first.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you're here and then I just do that. Yeah. And then it'll go through, and then you can actually do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's either you realise at the last second it's too close and you're not going to get the spine.
Yeah.
So if you can't, because you already were going forward, it'd probably be better off going like the block one. Yeah. And even if you can, come in and roll through. If not, then then do an Estrella. If you weren't going forward already, I potentially would just go the back.
Oh, definitely.
And do that.
With the footwork is better.
Yeah, you need the footwork on those spines.
If you don't have it.
It increases the speed, power, and just moves all the targets by a couple of inches. And when we're doing like really tight work, it makes it miss. I was feeling good. I'm just going to set the alarm.
Yeah.
If we keep ignoring it, don't be late for the group class.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, 7:10.
Okay. That's alright, just 5 minutes.
I was just saying, I'll snooze it through like another 5.
Yeah.
We'll just do this today because this has actually been really good.
No, this
has covered so much of the stuff that you've been asking about for the last like month or two.
Yeah.
But every time we did one part of it, it was too foreign and felt too uncomfortable for you that you would just tick off 1/5 of it or something. But then when you get to the next one, you wouldn't be able to link them. You've linked a lot of them today.
Yeah.
So like we've almost individually done different parts of the
The way you've described it today has been
kept trying to skip the medium court like range. Yeah. And there's like I kept saying it's like an informal agreement. Yeah. It's really when two high ranks realise that they're not going to win, or like they're bleeding each other out essentially. Yeah. They go, we're both good enough to not die against each other, but we're just getting nicked. Yeah. And then you realise after a while, you're like, this sucks for both of us. Like we could both get bled out here. So it's really like that high risk, high reward, and you're going, all right, I'm willing to risk it. Are you? Yeah. And if they just go backwards, you're like, all right, well, if you keep going backwards and I stay on you, I will eventually just land something because you can't keep out of range. I've taken away the pulgada Largo and just gone, we now have to actually do spines and blocks. Like you can't just dodge them. And if the other person can't do that, you've won. Yeah. And then their answer is if they go, that's annoying, then they cover up and you go, oh, you're high enough level to realize what's happening. And then it's going, if someone just tries to force it, they die. Yeah. So then it's a really just cut like a 10 to 30 seconds of an incredibly awkward, we're in medium, no one's throwing. And it's like just flinchy. It's just, and we're just looking at each other going, are you diving or am I diving? And like it sucks. And every now and then someone's just uncomfortable and just goes, no, and we just completely reset the Largo.
Yeah.
And we go, all right.
Which is our normal.
Exactly. And then all of a sudden we realise it's still not working. Yeah. Okay, who's diving?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes it can be set up off a miss. Yeah. Sometimes like I might have been stepping for like an attack and you've stepped for a different attack. Right. And like we've both missed, you've kind of gone that way. that we've circled and gone,
close.
we're now too close.
Yeah.
So now this has happened, one of us is going to lash out. And like that happens, I can just drive in and do all that stuff through the wall. But once again, whoever's calmer. Yeah. And even if like it's a flinch here, I want to contract my flinch. And then whatever you do, I'm still going forward. Yeah. So I'm going to let that go through.
Well, I don't want to extend.
And then just drive.
Whoever extends.
And once again, I almost want to push you away.
Cut. Yeah.
Drive. Yeah. Okay. Turn the person. Let's do 1 or 2 more minutes, and then we'll go teach you good class. Now the gradings are finished. Everyone just wants to spar, which is good. So we'll do the same as last lesson. 10 minutes of stick disarm, 10 minutes of knife disarm, 40 minutes of sparring. Your understanding of this is going to so much better. And people like Alex and Jason who really like the closer range, or Paige when he pushes you against a wall, he gets stuck because he's constantly coming forward, like driving people backwards. That's now when I get stuck on a wall and I'm like right up against it, you'll see me like this. And all of a sudden they'll just lash out at something, and I'm going whack, and I get off and I circle out, and half the time I get here, and now I push them into the wall. And then they go, holy crap, and like I almost sometimes back myself in, going the closer I get, then when we circle, the closer they're trapped. Yeah. And I almost let them push me back now, going, you should probably, some of them are smart enough and gone like push me back to the wall and gone, nah, and backed into the middle of the room, and I'm like, they're figuring it out. Yeah. Finger.
I was coming in on my shit.
I mirrored the step.
I know, you came back and went across.
Yeah, make sure you do the test thing first.
Yeah.
Like, both of us cover up and see if no one throws, that's the sign.
Well, you were sort of doing that, but then...
I was looking at for offense, so I was like, what am I going to attack, what am I going to attack?
Yeah, well, I
went to attack and you moved, so I floated. Okay. But that's why you have to test, because sometimes they will float like that. Yeah. And if they don't, then stay. And you didn't die, you moved with it and it was safe. Yeah. But you still went for the entry, but you recognized I floated, so you ditched it. Right. And then if you realize that as you come in, if I like lean, you just commit now. Yeah, exactly. So if you realize the foot goes back, you did the right thing. You started half, saw the foot retract, ditched it. Yeah. If my foot doesn't retract, you continue.
If there's some sort of lean.
Nice, man. That's feeling really good.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, interesting.
No, understanding has gone up.
There's a lot in it. I do know.
No, it's that's the best you've explained.
It's gonna be a long video. Like it's gonna be like almost a 90-minute video. Yeah. But I think that's gonna be good. Like, it gives you a particular reference, and you'll be able to see it in the playlist because there's so many 20-30-minute videos. You had 2 45-minute Machete videos already up. Now you see like a 90-minute one, and you'll know this is the breakdown of the medium Corto. But no, cheers, man.
That was a really good lesson.
No, honestly, I really appreciate it. That was good, mate.
Yeah.